after we've played a few notes and we've gotten our instrument put together, we need to learn how to take our instrument apart and how to properly take care of it and clean it. So the very first thing we're going to do is the very last thing we did when we were assembling our instrument. We're going to take that reed off and we're going to put it in its little reed case. So you unscrew the screws of your ligature, whether they're on the top or on the bottom. Either way, it's with your right hand. You scooch the ligature up so you can slide that reed off, and you find your reed case somewhere in your instrument case. The reed case should look something like this, a little bit of plastic, has an opening up at the top, and that's where this thin end goes in. So the thin end goes into the opening. You just slide it in gently, not all the way in, just until the top thick part of the reed lines up with this plastic opening top. Now that your reed is safe, you can go ahead and put that in the little storage compartment. Now, I'm going to set my ligature aside just so that way it doesn't get bent. It's very easy to bend because it's very thin metal. So, setting this in a safe place for now, and then I'm going to take my mouthpiece and hold onto the neck here, twist, twist, twist off. And there we have that. And we want to find this big cloth type looking thing. This is our cleaning cloth, or a swab if you'd like to call it that. And I'm going to take just a corner of it and feed it through the opening, or either side really, of the mouthpiece. Just to swab out any of the moisture that was in there, not pulling the cloth all the way through because it will get stuck, just a little bit of that corner back and forth. And once it looks like all the moisture's been wiped up, your mouthpiece is nice and clean. Next, we will find that mouthpiece cap, just like this, and we'll put our ligature back on so we can safely store both in the mouthpiece cap. Placing that aside, now we have the neck to take off. So remember, we unscrew that piece there, twist, 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 and we have just the neck. Now again, my cleaning cloth with the weight, this weight is just a bit too big to fit through the corked part of the neck, so it will not fit all the way through. So the best thing to do is I kind of wrap the cloth around one of my fingers, and then I place it in the larger end of the neck and just twist back and forth just a couple times, and then maybe wipe off the top just a little bit by the cork. Now that that's cleaned off, go ahead and place that in your case. There should be a little spot just for the neck. And now we have the body. So holding onto the body by the bell, we're going to find that weighted end of the cleaning cloth. So that weighted end is what we're going to feed into the bell all the way in. And we're going to place just a portion of the cleaning cloth like this. We're going to hold onto the bell and the cleaning cloth, and then we're going to tip to the left until that cleaning cloth comes out of the top portion. Pulling, pulling, pulling gently. Just tug it a little bit. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. And that cleans it out. Now, because I've only played a few notes today, I really only need to swab it once. But if you play, let's say you play for like 15 to 30 minutes, maybe swab it out 2 times just to really make sure that that moisture is not trapped in there. Trying to avoid the moisture is always the goal, because otherwise that moisture can build up and then it can create mold, and then we can't play our instrument because we will get sick, and we don't want to get sick. So we've cleaned out our instrument. We can put our cleaning cloth back in that little storage cubby. Next, you need to find that cap that we had, and we place it right on that top piece to protect the metal. Unhook our neck strap, and we'll place the body safely into the case. Take our neck strap off, or not. You can wear it as a fashionable necklace. It's totally up to you. And then you place that in that little storage bin. Close the lid, close the latches, and there you have it. That is how you clean and take apart your saxophone. There are some other little things that you can do to take care of your saxophone, like oiling some of the keys, but that's not something you really need to worry about too much. Now, another thing that's not a super big issue right away usually is the cork can get dried out. So you'll want to get cork grease and place that on the cork to help moisten it up so that way the mouthpiece can go on and the cork doesn't crumble and fall off. The cork grease kind of looks like a tube of chapstick. It is not a tube of chapstick. Do not wear it as chapstick because it's very gross. So that cork grease should also be in your case, and then you place that back in and then you close her on up. And there you have it. Let us know if you have any questions. Thanks.